Okay, that's it. Quiet now. Fine.
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either.
Let's see what he does with it. Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
Guys, Davrin's really tired. Trying to fight up. And evil. Yeah, that's...
Wait, you can't just leave me with...
Good luck with that.
Need and knowledge.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it...
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause... Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the art... Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres puts...
Oh, that's so nice.
Belara, repairing the Illuvian...
Have you run into anything like it before?
Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirit.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? You had...
And it's quite a complex mechanism. That said, I've noticed you working at...
Really? I don't think it's... Oh,
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some...
thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
You don't seem that certain.
Well, so I tend to lose track of time.
So, you sleep more regularly...
Well, sometimes. But we're in Solus's old home.
And we've time to learn it. But...
That knowledge isn't going anywhere.
Right. I'm not relaxing. I mean, then it's 3 hours later and I'm...
Perhaps I can help you.
With what?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises.
Oh, that's very nice.
Of course. We must look...
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
But, first, I had another...
I thought you might.
Hey, glad you stopped by. Come along if you want. Get to know the lords.
Sounds good.
Need an edge in the Hall of Valor? Come take a look. Go dent some helmets.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes. We take it down, and the village nearby will... It had bright red and blue scales.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the god.
I'm gonna have to side with the Lords of Fortune's resident dragon.
You sure you're not just scared, Todd?
Fight it if you want. Tell us where...
Oh, sorry, Cutter. Tarsh gets final say.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine.
I guess he couldn't handle the heat.
Not like you can, huh?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west.
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the... But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest.
Well, that's glory. And there's gold. Tempted?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Best time to catch him.
Oh.
So, how about that clay pot we brought back for you? Got it from the old room with the on Tom on our heels.
Yes, thank you. It's a great cultural find. Hush your...
We must keep track of our skeletal...
We got rid of that haunting in Arlington.
It sleeps once.
Excellent work. The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That...
Mina, we finished sanctifying the Vault of the Beloved.
An exemplary execution of your duties. We can now resume our vigil eternal.
Watcher's chores are never really over.
Take heart. Through you, a greater work has begun.
We understand you have reunited the remains of one of the deceased.
A wisp was scattering some bones.
It is their nature to indulge.
As in most cases, they can be told.
So, nice tombs you have here.
Thank you, Grey Warden. A pleasure to welcome one of your venerable order.
Their sacrifices are mourned by those beyond.
That's... good?
Yes.
How are things here?
Safe under the shield of the bell.
It maintains its watch.
Everything under control?
Only so much as we might serve the necropolis.
Our work is ever seen. Greetings. The dead. Await.
Here comes trouble. Good there.
Not bad, Rook, for a morn watch.
They're down.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
Guard the vaults of this place. Yes, the dead always follow.
Should you need me, I'm ready to plug. Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another Watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited. I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called...
Orlesians. Fabulous. These lives were flickers against the... Now they serve as a warning. Don't...
It's good to hear another Watcher say that.
It's a common lesson.
I like that you're not so grim.
That one's livelier. Who were you?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Being a Watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
Could ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
Time to light the candles?
If you would.
Been a while since I paid homage to our dead. Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
Ah, right. They used to be higher. Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again? Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants?
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
Well, feel free to browse my books in the lighthouse. I just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade. This way, Rook.
That bell did its job. And a trace of despair demons. I mean, visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
You'll need to light these candles as well.
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said, a watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Greetings to the dead and undying.
I think it might be welcoming you home. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the...
We're not so different. Watchers discovered me down...
I'd heard a watcher was found as an infant in the necropolis.
Well, I ran around Avaris.
I needed time. When I...
And you still joined the Watchers?
There, what's... Come. The next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Let no watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
I've resurrected simple undead before, but I've never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped. Have you ever been frightened?
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, That's when I discovered I possess a... It goes beyond dread. It comes...
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find... And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't...
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
tavern. We gotta talk about Solus's magic memory thing.
What? Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. But thank you, Tosh.
I don't think we can do that right now.
Is that actual mist inside?
Let's see if we can figure this out. The meditation bells. I used to know the right order to ring them in.
Keep forgetting you live down here.
I need a moment. It's been a while. Opened up something. Can't do this without a wisp. Sorry, but we can't do that right now.
Just a casual inquiry.
Mother? Haven't seen you for... won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
This one keeps its memories yet.
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. How's this safe?
You know, I once had the opportunity to study an ancient Kunari burial site.
Ugh.
Well, surely your mother explains some of the significance.
Yes, all the time, like when I wanted to go swimming. And I didn't get to go until I could tell the difference between two crappy pottery shards.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear it.
They've got. Those Venatori were killed about a day ago. How'd they end up in a locked room?
An excellent question.
Sealed tight.
Stand back.
fall of you all. This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something. This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out. Killing them unseals the door, but...
Can't let a bunch of demons run loose. Not even here.
Let's keep an eye out.
You seem at home here. Or is it a front? So much for a straight...
Nev, you don't...
Oh, I'm not. Back damned if a third of the cats aren't either.
That's nothing like you, is it, Hassan?
Of all the nonsense we've...
Hassan? Really?
There's been a god or two I didn't expect. But I had an uncle who went on about wardens and griffins. If we're getting bedtime stories turned real, having...
Were you close with your uncle?
There aren't a lot of mages in my family. I learned quick who wanted to use me to... My uncle wasn't one of... He'd have talked your ear right off, Hassan.
You know you're sweet with him. I walked into the...
Sing your praises and you... I'll find you a treat if you don't tell Davrin.
Hey, Hassan. Between you and me, I think I like her. A lot. Yeah.
Listen up. If Davrin finds
Falling. On. Hey, Harding.
Oh, Rook, hi.
I thought you might once...
Oh, Rook. That's sweet.
Really?
Never mind. I can't lie.
It's Solus's memories.
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And should I be angry or... It's a lot to handle.
This might be silly.
You're not them. It's strange. I just want to talk. As equals. Solus was always distant. Anyway, thanks for...
I know. You're Lace Harding.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think...
Hi, Emmerich.
The other Watchers have been most interested...
You have more credibility than I do back home.
Have we really never met around...
I don't remember everything from my scholar days.
You seem to have done well. You know, I'd heard we'd had a young...
They weren't scrapes. Extracurricular. Also, only rumors.
I see.
I should fulfill my Watcher oaths and ask.
A gathering of pride spirits down in Cumberland. And we finally stopped those... Nothing else, aside from...
And yet, if you've spotted something...
I'm not sure. An occasional... Let's hope I'm imagining things.
I miss anything big around the necropolis?
Caspar I led a stately
That hasn't happened in...
No one knows what occasioned it. Oh, and necromancers outside the...
It's right in the Royal Charter. Only Mortalitasi ascended...
I've had to explain the distinction between Mortalitas...
But it's simple. Every Navara necromancer is called a
Exactly, one would think.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. But if I were home, I'd be...
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
Besides, do you know how many 10! How's one meant to tailor... Honestly.
Can people just ask you to shut...
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up... and sometimes fetching...
Have you used corpse whispering on...
Whatever are...
Come on.
Besides, the palace necromancer...
So King Marcus is dead?
Half the nobility... Can you imagine what the other kingdoms would think? I stay well clear of it.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
I'd like that. I've seen a lot of
I do miss the vastness of the two.
Exactly.
A visit home will do us both good. I'll let you know when it's time.